How bad relationships destroy men. Many would agree that relationships aren't easy, that relationships take work and commitment, how it's about two people working together in their shared commitment, respect, and affection for each other. That sounds nice, doesn't it? But when a relationship is bad, or it has turned into a bad situation, that is the time when a highly committed man can become very vulnerable. For some, after a breakup, getting on with life is easy. For others, the pain of a broken relationship, the pain that caused the relationship to end, for some men it is so deep that they are unable to ever recover. Their mind, body, heart, and will. But what is a bad relationship? Well, for instance, being cheated on. Knowing you have committed your life to this person who is sharing her time with another man or men. Being used, wherein the man is just seen as an ATM machine, a cash machine. She needs a bill paid or she's in constant need of something. The type of woman who always wants but has very little to give. How about the arguments, the accusations, the continuous fights about pointless things, or things that could be handled differently? Or she may constantly accuse you of cheating due to her fear of abandonment, or maybe due to her own dirty deeds. How about men that felt like they were slaves, to only be a provider who is rarely ever respected? You see, these scenarios and many others can be difficult for a man to recover from. To be a man knowing you have committed so much to a person who will turn around and then almost stab you in your heart. It can be to a point where the psychological effects of that could seriously mess with a man's head. Many men fall into a dark and damp place, one they may never be able to climb out of. Men have taken their lives due to the ending of relationships, or heartbreaks, or become alcohol or substance abusers, just to numb the pain. A man could lose all the confidence he has spent his entire life building. Whether it was his fault or not, he can no longer be the man he once was. Relationships that turn bad, or ones that were always bad, and the pain that comes with it, can cause many men to develop this hate and anger. And it's not even because they ever wanted to be so. It's not even because they ever wanted to feel such a way. But due to the bad experiences, this is now how they feel. A man that has exhausted everything he has to make something work, then all of that work is thrown back at him, back in his face. After this, for some men they feel as if there is nothing left, as if their best years are lost, wasted, or could have only ever been with this person. And to summarize, men can be broken by many things, but can recover from those breaks. But a broken man, one that has been broken by a relationship, or all of them, a man this broken may find it difficult to pick up the pieces, to reassemble those pieces back into the man he was before, or to build himself into a better man. Recovering from a traumatic relationship is not something every man can brush off, but this is the reason I believe a man should learn to appreciate himself. Appreciate himself to the point where, even though the pain may linger, it is not something that is running your life or ruining your life. It's not something that would make a man feel less of himself because that relationship didn't work. Focus on what is working, what you can make work. But without the understanding of why that work is needed, it can be difficult to focus on something that you may not even think is there. The pain can be transformed into fuel, something to drive you, to propel you, to move you forward. Breakups are tough, but a reinforced man, or a man that refuses defeat, is a man who loves, cares for, and respects himself. Not easy, but well-made things tend to take time. Nothing great is ever built without passion for the project, as in to say a passion for the self, as in to focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.